The situation is tense in Manipur. The government has extended internet shutdown for 5 more days. Hi, you're watching CNBC-TV18 Newsreel. I'm Archana Solanki. Let's get started with the cover story. The Manipur government has extended the ban on internet services in the state for another 5 days, till 20th of June. The government has been issuing repeated orders to keep internet services down since May 3rd, when ethnic violence first erupted in the state between the Meiteis and the Kukis. The government order says that there is fear that some anti-social elements might use social media for hate speech. Remember, the situation worsened in the state after 2 separate incidents this week. The first one was related to the death of 9 people in East Imphal, and the second one in which a minister's house was set on fire yesterday. Gujarat braces for very severe cyclonic storm Biparjoy. The landfall is now expected to be between 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Nearly 1 lakh people living near the coasts have been evacuated by the state government. The Met Department has predicted the landfall to hit the Jakhau port of western Gujarat this evening. Teams of the NDRF, SDRF along with Army and Air Force have been deployed near disaster-prone areas. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has initiated an investigation against Hero MotoCorp, India's largest bike maker. Sources say that the investigation will take cognizance of income tax probe to initiate action against the company. Meanwhile, Hero MotoCorp has told CNBC-TV18 that they haven't received any communication so far on this. In March last year, the Income Tax Department collected evidence that revealed that Hero MotoCorp has booked bogus purchases, made huge unaccounted cash expenditures and obtained accommodation entries aggregating to the tune of more than 1,000 crore rupees. The government has announced that it will issue new tranches of the sovereign gold bond in collaboration with the Reserve Bank of India. The first tranche of the bond will open for subscription from June 19th to June 23rd. The second tranche will open in September. The issue date for first tranche is 27th of June. In a setback to Z promoters Subhash Chandra and Puneet Goenka, the Securities Appellate Tribunal has refused to impose a stay on the SEBI order, barring them from holding key managerial positions of any listed company. The tribunal said it will not pass an interim order, citing that it would be virtually allowing further appeal. The Delhi police has filed a charge sheet against outgoing Wrestling Federation President Brij Bhushan Singh in the case alleging sexual harassment of female wrestlers. This comes 6 months after the wrestlers began protesting, demanding his arrest. The charges include assault or use of criminal force against women and stalking. 1 person was killed and 2 others were injured in West Bengal's North Dinajpur today, which is the last day to file the nominations for Panchayat elections scheduled to be held on July 8th. The Karnataka cabinet has decided to scrap the anti-conversion law introduced by the previous BJP government. The cabinet also removed school textbook lessons on RSS founder KB Hegdevar and others. Moreover, the Siddaramaiah government has also decided to make it mandatory to read the preamble to the Indian Constitution in all schools and colleges. China's youth unemployment rate has risen to a record high of 20.8% for 16 to 24 age group, up from what was already a record 20.4% in April. The country also reported a series of weak economic indicators, weak domestic demand, despite near zero inflation, which many believe is holding back China's post-COVID recovery. New Zealand's economy has fallen into recession after the country's central bank aggressively raised interest rates to a 14-year high. This is New Zealand's first recession since 2020, when the pandemic shuttered borders and choked exports. It was one of the first countries to start raising rates in the wake of the pandemic, and it has even outpaced the US Federal Reserve. Last month, the RBNZ increased its main interest rate to 5.5%. In one of the worst disasters this year, 78 people have died after an overcrowded boat of refugees and migrants sank off Greece coast. According to some survivor accounts, as many as 750 people may have been packed onto the boat, with reports of 100 children on it. The sinking could be one of the worst ever recorded on the feared central Mediterranean migration route, which is the world's deadliest. Twitter has been sued. 17 music publishers have filed a lawsuit worth $250 million of alleged copyright violations against Twitter. Publishers including Concord Music Group and Universal Music Corp are seeking damages and a legal remedy over Twitter's alleged copyright infringement of approximately 1,700 songs, which the publishers claim the social media site knowingly facilitated and profited from. The lawsuit said things got worse since Elon Musk bought Twitter in October. Asia Cup schedule has finally been announced. The tournament will be played in Pakistan and Sri Lanka from 31st of August to 17th of September. India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Afghanistan and Nepal will compete in a total of 13 ODI matches. 4 Asia Cup matches will be played in Pakistan and the remaining will be hosted by Sri Lanka. Right, let's take a look at our moment of the day. NASA has released some stunning pictures of Mars. We leave you with them. Thank you for watching.